Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this presentation. My name is Dr. Wolemong. I just wanted to share with us a new model of leadership called the team lead model of self-leadership. Now, I want to start by saying that leadership is all about relationship. Now, also, uh, leadership begins with you leading yourself. You can't lead others unless you're able to lead yourself. And if you, uh, uh, read about Charles Mann's self-leadership concept, you'll understand that self-leadership is critical for an effective leadership. Now, let's talk about this team lead model. The team lead model identifies 8 critical factors that are required for effective leadership. Now, the team lead model also supports the relational leadership theory or the relational leadership concept, and also it supports the adaptive leadership model uh, 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 or leadership concept. Now, let's go into the team lead model. The team lead model is broken down into two factors, the external factor and the internal factor. The internal factor talks about the team, while the external factor talks about the lead. Now, we can break it down into different concepts. The first concept is the team itself, which is the internal factor, which begins with T. Now, the T connotes training. For you to be a, a great leader or a successful leader, you need to be competent. Now, training develops your competency level. Training helps you become competent in what you do. So that is number one. Number two is about enterprising mindset. For you to be a leader, you need to have an enterprising mindset or an enterprising spirit. For you to be enterprising, you become automatically you become resourceful. An enterprising person is a resourceful person. So that's number two. Number three talks about authenticity. An authentic leader is a credible leader. When authenticity helps you build credibility, no one will follow a leader that is not authentic or that is not credible. If people sense that you're not credible or that you're not an authentic person, they will cease to follow you. So it's very important. So number four talks about mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you as a leader to build resilience. Now, we can say that as a leader, you will be faced with all kinds of challenges. But if you're a resilient person, you be able to overcome those challenges or whatever challenge that is presented to you. Now, let's talk about the second factor, which is the external factor, and that begins with and is the lead part of it. And the lead begins with the first letter, which is L. L talks about listening. An effective communicator is an active listener. For you to be a great leader, you need to be able to listen to your people, listen to the people that are following you. When you're present in the moment, when you're actively involved in the discussion and what is going on, it makes you able to share your vision, share your expectation, and also listen to those people that you're sharing your vision and expectation and hear from them. Get your feedback from them. And, as a leader, you need constant feedback. So active listening helps you with effective communication. So we've talked about this. We've talked about the sixth factor. No, the fifth factor. So let's talk about the sixth factor. The sixth factor is called empathy. Most unsuccessful leaders lack empathy, and is lacking in most leaders today. Empathy is a critical factor for an effective leadership. Now, empathy helps you build trust. The result of empathy is trust. You gain trust when you have empathy within you as a leader. The seventh one talks about accountability. You need to be able to hold yourself accountable. Accountability helps you with results, helps you improve your performance. So an accountable leader is a performing leader. So accountability is critical. Holding yourself accountable and then holding your followers or your people accountable or your team accountable. Now, the last one, which is the eighth factor, talks about delegation. Delegation is important here because delegation helps you with teamwork. As a leader, you need to be able to build your team. You need to be able to build a cohesive team. But delegation will help you begin that process. With delegation, you are able to create an environment, a mentorship environment, or mentorship friendly environment where people are able to show maximize their potential, show what they are capable of, because you're now giving them roles to play within your team or within your framework. And delegation helps you, build that cohesive team and not become a micromanager. So delegation eliminates that micromanaging, that most people resent. So it's important that as a leader, you are able to delegate. You don't become that person that is do it all. You're able to, delegate your authority, delegate the work, task out different roles so that you now face the high level work, or you concentrate on the main strategy why you are a leader, okay, or why you became a leader in the first place, and then you're able to share your task and give others the ability to to grow within your sphere of influence. So now I will end with this. Leadership is all about relationship. All right. And leadership begins with leading yourself first. You cannot be an effective leader if you're not able to lead yourself. Thank you.